Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of
This is just in.
First up in the news, outrage across the globe as news of a bungee jumping pig spreads across the internet. A theme park in China decided to celebrate the opening of its new bungee jumping attraction by strapping a pig donning a superhero cape into a custom bungee jumping rig and throwing it from the top of the attraction. The pig was not injured by the stunt. However, people across the globe are furious over the news of a flying pig. And in other news, speaking of pigs, pictures of notorious internet drunk and alleged rapist ONLYUSEmeBLADE's disgusting legs have been making the rounds on Twitter. It appears the sad sack of trash has gangrene in his legs that is slowly rotting his lower appendages. Gangrene is a condition caused by a lack of blood supply causing extensive soft tissue damage. To put it in layman's terms, your body starts to rot. Some potential causes of the condition could be untreated diabetes or alcoholism. I suspect it's due to ONLYUSEmeBLADE's insatiable appetite for the booze. Many people have been disgusted by ONLYUSEmeBLADE for years due to being an all-around disgusting human being, but things have reached new levels as his body is beginning to reflect his personality. Rotten. And in other news, Virginia's Second Amendment rally was a complete success as tens of thousands of gun owners peacefully demonstrated in the city to protest Virginia's recent moves to instate unconstitutional draconian gun laws. Despite claims by government officials and media that the demonstration would end in violence and bloodshed, absolutely no acts of violence occurred. But that didn't stop government infiltrators from trying to incite violence by pretending to be part of the protest before being called out and shamed.
You want to hop those fences and kill that guy?
Oh, yeah. He's stirring stuff up. Why would you say something?
You're making a speech about people rising up.
That's saying something dumb like that.
I think what that guy just said was absurd. We don't believe in going and killing people. This is a peaceful rally. We're here to stand with the people.
I agree, sir. I'm here peacefully.
You said something so extreme.
No.
What the fuck?
You
what
said
the fuck
something
was that
about
shit
killing
about going
people.
to killing people? What the fuck was that? Look,
I'm asking you a question.
Punk, we know where you're about. You're an infiltrator. Get the fuck on.
In fact, the participants in the demonstration were so respectful of the city that most of them picked up trash before leaving and cleaned up the areas they occupied that day.
Pick up the trash. We're going to put it right here in this bag. It's a birthday present for Ralph Northam. Yeah. All right. There we go. I got some over here. Thank you. Thank you.
But despite the calm and respectful temperament of the protesters, the fact that they were armed caused crazed anti-gun Twitter users to continuously scream their insane takes on how these people were nothing more than dangerous terrorists.
The Second Amendment is being used as a right to oppress our First Amendment as children to say that we should be protected, not guns. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is record a video with the hashtag #IStandWithVirginia expressing your support for common sense gun laws in the state of Virginia, because right now we can't show up because the Second Amendment is being used to actively threaten to kill people, including children. So record your video with hashtag #IStandWithVirginia for why you support gun violence prevention legislation in the state of Virginia. Thank you, and fuck Nazis.
Strangely enough, most, if not all, of these outraged people were completely silent a few months ago when leftists were throwing cement-filled milkshakes at journalists and civilians while beating them senseless without provocation.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Get out of here, Andy!
me crazy, but there seems to be a bit of a difference between when the right protests and the left protests. And now for a call to action to you, the viewer. Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more? This just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and tip your entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about...
This is just in.